Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Here I am, talking about Carl Jobs again, exposing a USC professor as a thirsty, creepy-ass sugar daddy, allegedly. Right? Allegedly. I'm not going to get myself in trouble. But that's what he's reporting. My gosh. You know, for me, the most amazing part, guys, of all this story is that this all came about over a Donkey Kong high score. The wreckage of bodies, careers, money burning over something so freaking trivial. You know, over something you would think that would be an argument, back in the day would be an argument in an arcade, has turned into this huge case, right? That by the time it's all said and done, guys, by the time all this is said and done, this whole thing with Twin Galaxies, Billy Mitchell, Carl Jobs, is going to go well over $1 million in wasted money, right? And it is wasted to me, right? That's my opinion, because this is something that should be just, you know, solved over a phone call, right? It's just like a letter, like, okay, you know, I'll be the champion of this, you'll be the champion of that, whatever. One of them can be the world champion, and the other one can be the intercontinental champion, whatever the hell that means, right? But no, what we're going to do here is we're going to go to court and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and raise hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to debate this one point, which, you know, is it important? To who? I mean, not only to the people involved. I don't think anybody else on the planet really gives a shit, but it is an interesting story. And now here we have this creepy ass dude that got vetted by the court. How the hell did this guy get vetted by a court to be an expert? I don't know, man. This questions the vetting process, because it wasn't hard for Carl Jobs to find all this crap on this guy, because he wasn't even hiding it. This dude was being thirsty. Not only on his sock accounts, he was being thirsty on his own personal page, where he had contacts with other professors. He's sitting out there, you know, liking all these tweets, all this thirsty stuff. You know, he was liking guys getting pegged, apparently, allegedly. You know, all this is alleged, right? And he was getting sued at USC for abusing a student. Right, harassing her, telling her that he was gonna deport her, send her back to China if she didn't do what he said. He was sexually harassing her after, you know, putting her in her home as a cleaning person or something. I don't know. You guys can go watch the video. But it's just nuts. It's just nuts that somebody like this would get vetted for this, and the courts not know that this guy's a complete freaking creep, allegedly. Throw in that allegedly, because I don't want to be part of any of these court proceedings. As reported by Carl Jobs. Now, what this does, this is a very important strategy, guys, because what this does, it cuts off Billy's lawyers right off at the nuts, right? Of bringing this guy for any further testimony, right? Even if they want to refer to it, you wouldn't want to, because if they do, they're going to just start taking out these pictures, and it's not going to be a pretty look. This weirdo's out here taking pictures of his neighbors through open windows, taking pictures of people working out. He's taking pictures of homeless people, videos of homeless people, allegedly. Okay, all this is alleged. I don't know. I wasn't there, right? But this is what's being reported by Carl Jobs. And if all those things are true, how the hell are you going to bring this guy into court? Right? It's going to take any defense lawyer to rip him to shreds within 2 minutes. He's going to be like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And, you know, the problem here is, guys, that on the other side, you might have, for example, like the engineer that made the YouTube video and all this stuff. And we can just take him at his word, right? If we take him at his word and we say, okay, he's an engineer and he's an expert on Donkey Kong, that's great. But that's not how the vetting process works. You have to show, right, proof of everything that you're saying. Number one. Number two, you have to go within the system. And who the hell wants to leave work, right, just to go testify for X, Y, and Z, Are you going to go all the way to Australia? Do you have to do it in the U.S.? What expenses is it going to take for that person to be vetted, right? You have to think about all those things. And a lot of people don't want to get involved. I mean, one thing is making a YouTube video, right? And just stating what you think is based on your experience. And a very different thing is to, start writing papers for the court, getting called in, testifying, being cross-examined, right? And of course, the other side's going to do the same thing. Whoever you bring in as an expert, they're going to go scrape the back of his teeth and see what he posted on, Twitter or, whatever other social media. The same rules are going to apply. And who wants to go through that whole process? That's why it makes it difficult. But apparently, for this guy, he just skated based on the fact that he was a USC professor. You could already see it. Oh, he's a USC professor. We're not going to dig that deep. Those credentials speak for themselves. Oh, they sure did. This guy's a creep and a weirdo, allegedly. Allegedly, based on what Carl Jobs showed on his YouTube video. You guys really need to go check it out. But as far as this guy being able to testify again, never. Not at least in this case, right? And not only that, now that he got blown up, they're coming for him. The internet is coming for this guy, Sugar Daddy, offering $5,000 to fly people over, being sued. And this is going to be another big one for USC, right? Being sued for allegedly doing all this weird stuff to this one woman who even got, I think, breast cancer, he said. And he was going to call her lumpy, just despicable, allegedly, right? Despicable shit that this guy has done. No way in hell would you call him up to be an expert in anything. You wouldn't want this bastard as a neighbor. let alone an expert. This dude as a neighbor would be trying to take pictures of your wife, man. What the fuck? Jesus. And just to think that all this, guys, started over Donkey Kong scores. Careers destroyed, capital destroyed, money wasted. But oh my God, the entertainment that we've had has been glorious. All right, guys, thank you for checking me out. I'm on my morning commute now and headed up to work. Thank you for subscribing. Please hit that like button. It really helps out. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care.